Hello and welcome back to another episode of Sunday Learning Circle brought to you by SkillX Expire Labs in association with Swan. This is a platform where we call upon where young change makers from various walks of life and hold a conversation together to um, encourage various young minds who want to do the same in future. Today we have a very special guest with us, Mr. Ashwin Singh from RFit India. He is a trainer, head coach, and trains clients across the globe in fitness and health training programs. So let's call upon Mr. Ashwin Singh. Hello, sir.
Hi, good evening. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing fine. Thanks so much. It's been amazing that you guys invited me. It's been long, in fact. It was pending the yeah. So finally, during these days, it's a tough days for us because if you see my partner Ranjana, okay, she's off towards the northern part of India, so she's taking care of the doctors there. So, so that's the reason. Otherwise, you would have seen next to me, she would have been here.
No problem. I understand this is a very difficult time going on for every one of us. So,
Absolutely.
no issue. But I really hope that through this conversation, we are going to bring about change in some way in fitness related matters.
Oh, sure,
After
why
this,
not? Why not? This is the thing that we have come for, right? Let everyone get benefited. And I would also learn something. See, knowledge is sharing, correct? As much as you share, as much as you impart, that much you can gain. So it's always the give and the take. If you just think to just take it, then you won't be able to give it. So it's the vice versa. So both ways.
okay. So, hello everybody. Thank you so much for joining us. Hello Swan. Wonderful seeing you every week in this live session. I am Janvi, and let's get initiated with this conversation. First of all, sir, I'd like you to introduce yourself so everybody knows more about you.
Sure. Thank you so much. First of all, for skills and for everyone. You guys have taken such a wonderful initiative. To invite everyone. That's a wonderful thing. In fact, initiative. And thank you, Vicky. Thank you, skills. Thank you to you also. Because it takes a lot of thing to plan everything. Yeah, myself, my name is Ashwin Singh. I am one part of my outfit India. Okay. So if you see in the chat there, my wife is already there. She has said, hello, hello, friends, Ranjana. Uh, so she's also part of the outfit India. She is a medical head, in fact, for outfit India. So she heads the medical team and she coaches also. So yeah, myself, Ashwin Singh, I've been in this industry since last 15 years. Okay, so we've been training offline, and all suddenly it's online. So, and just before the online, which happened last year, we initiated this process some 3 to 4 years ago, where we invited everyone, even the top-notch gyms and all. We said, why don't you guys do something online? The reason is because see, we participate in championships. You tell me to go ahead, put a situation, come Ashwin, get trained at so particular time, that's not possible. So that's the reason we were the first one to go, in fact, straight away to online. So 15 years into fitness, I am a kickboxer trainer. I train women's, I train girls. We train LGBTQ. That's a favorite community. Trust me, because if you are friends with them, they can do anything for you. More loyal to you. Seriously. And we train kids. We take their sessions on self-defense. We train beauty pageants. And it's a real wonderful thing, how they carry them on the ramp and plus, defending themselves. That's how we train them. We train schools, we train companies, we train firms across the globe, not just in India, not in Mumbai, Maharashtra, but across the globe. So recently, we just coached few pageant from Mrs. America. So that was the last one. So that we did, in fact. So that's the story. And as I already informed about you, my partner Ranjana. So she's also watching. So that's a small story. In fact, we do not much say about us. It's more about our people who are there, right? Because they can know us more if they are with us slowly and gradually. So this small intro about us. All over to you now.
Okay. So, I have these, I mean, you told me about all the certifications that you've got, and the list is really huge. So, that is impossible to one by one, say here. So, what really motivated you into fitness and all these certifications that you got?
Okay, see, I was quite keen, since childhood. I'll tell you, we are hail from the cops background. Okay, so my grandfather was the head of anti-terrorist squad Mumbai police. So that's where it all started. In fact, where we were in a school called Ashram in Mumbai when we had Sachin Tendulkar and Vidal Kamble used to like they used to play, and I was pretty young, in fact. And seeing my grandfather there, every morning used to get up, go for a walk or jog that moment, and we used to stay towards Lower Parel that side, Bandra and all. So that pumped me up. He used to push me. Okay, get up, tie your shoes, walk with me. I said, why are you asking me early in the morning to get up and walk? Then suddenly, the craze started is saying like when we heard that Sachin and Kamli are playing in a school. So it was like a craze, born brought up like in us. Then suddenly when we entered into the school on the secondary level, we came to know if you win medals, right, you get grades in the exams. You don't have to sit for exams and all. So ideally, it was not an escape route, but that's how the childhood comes in, right? So that's how it picked it up from there. And slowly after graduation, we came to know, like, even during college days, we came to know there's a certain grace mark that's given to sports people who want to enter into colleges if they, participate in the national championships and international championships. So that took us further, and especially after your graduation, especially after your graduation sports, MBAs and all. So I'm an IIT professional background. And yes. So I understand, the stress what people go through. Trust me, really IT people go to a lot of stress. So basically, to kill that off, because I'm myself an IT professional, I know what stress can happen. So that really urged up, why not to take fitness on a huge scale, in fact, help people. It's not necessary what you earn. It's earning is not necessarily monetary, but earning is a necessary of respect. People know you, correct? So that's what pulled me up, and that was good enough. And the other part was my mom, where she is a marathon runner. She is age 60 years young. So she runs marathons, 21 kilometer, 10 kilometers. Right now, in the last 2 years, she's locked at home, all locked at home, but she is listening to us. Trust me, it's very difficult to someone, who is into fitness, who is into running, holding them back at home. So that's where the whole energy has come from. And saying my wife who's there, she pumps up every time. She even right now when she's taking care of her mother at North India, at every evening 5 o'clock she's there training her members. So you can see the commitment that we have because we understand there are people dependent upon us, right? There are people who are looking for inspiration. So that's how, we went ahead and got the whole fitness thing up for everyone. And we don't say that that we beat the market, but we are with the market people. So what people need and certification, yes, certification is very important, because you have to be with the associations. The reason is, see, we are certified by International Olympic Committee also. So if you see we get certified by them also. You have to be with the standards. In case when you're training a member should proudly say, my coach, our studio is certified by them. So they will also get the latest techniques, the latest information, right? The latest changes in technology, the latest steps that's are required. Because see, if you continue with the same old traditions, you won't be, moving along with the society, right? You should know each and everything. That's the reason the certifications are most important. It's not just here because see, you have certain certification in India, but they may not work in European countries or US, right? For example, the ACE examinations. So I'm certified for that also. So here, if in India we talk about, I'm certified by Fit India, correct? I got graded by the Boxing Federation of India. So you need to be graded in each and every countries, each and everywhere, so that you don't just get stuck at one place. So that's the reason it's very important to
Okay.
get certified.
So as you said that your mother is 60 years young and she still is a marathon runner and you come
Mhm.
from a police background and your wife is also a health enthusiast as I suppose. So
Yes, absolutely.
yeah, so I see fitness in requires dedication.
True.
perseverant efforts and everything, getting up in the morning, or maybe if we are exercising in the evening, it requires dedication and commitment.
True.
And people nowadays, especially of our generations, when I talk about, they are very, they want everything in handy. They don't want to commit to anything for a longer time. So
Right.
how do you get people to commit?
Okay, see, that's a big question, in fact, trust me, that's a big, the big obstacle that comes. We get a lot of queries like that, Ashwin. You know what, Ranjana, but the thing is, oh, only evening hours you have, oh, can't we have morning? It does comes up, but the thing is, we have to be, a personal touch with them. It's not necessarily a personal touch in the sense, you have to go and hug them up. It's just the thing is, you have to take them in confidence. You have to, pinpoint the area where they need to work on. Correct. See, I'll tell you, we went to I'll give, see, I always talk in live examples, all right? It helps us to narrate that, what exactly we want to say. We went up to a particular society where they were never into fitness. Trust me, they might, one or two people might go for cycling or one or two people might be running, but they never had a group fitness together, all right? Never. So what we did, we went ahead, we approached the society people, they gave us the NOC, we talked to a lot of people and they were so enthusiastic, trust me, since last 5 years they never ensured that they wear a jersey or something like that. But as soon as we started within a week, they all planned, why not guys, let's have a jersey for the team. So, it was not just 50 people who initially said, okay, we want jerseys. As soon as those 50 people got it, you know, another 200 people came up. We also need jerseys. They started saying, okay, this fitness changes are happening. We can see it live. Kids are happy, parents are happy, grandparents are participating, Women's Day celebrated, a lot of celebrations happening, right? So everyone's getting fitter. So, that inspiration motivates a lot of people. Trust me. And, when people see here all our posts, Instagrams and all, they do come back to us. Ashwin sir, when can we start? That's the question. That's the inspiration. And when they ask, no, Ashwin sir, only 5 p.m. I said, yes, only 5 p.m. Then we have to get, that only 5 p.m. The reason is, they are so comfort to their own level, right? We have to pull them up. So then when they start, then we tell them, okay, now we have another batch. If you want, you can join it. It's just that we want to test them. We want to ensure that, they come out of the comfort and get into the groove, and then we give them the comfort, because it's not easy directly pulling up to comfort and pulling up to the hard level. So we have to talk to them and then slowly motivate them, challenge them, these are the things, tell them the benefits of that, and that's what inspires them to join us. So we've been training now online, offline. Pretty soon it will start, I guess, by this year, and we should start again in October, November. That's what we're thinking. So this what helps, to people get motivated and people to join us. So simple things, in fact. It's not a big thing. If you just have a, confidence that yes, you can talk to that person, no one can stop you.
Okay, so now coming to the technical question. How
Oh.
do you define a fit person?
Yes. See, a fit person, a lot of people think fitness is just going to gym, picking up weights, right, or doing yoga or doing kickboxing. It's not like that. A fit, talk about is that a completely, most happening things like see your smile. See, trust me, people miss this smile. When I go to certain companies, when I go to, I laugh aloud. Seriously, it's the LOL. I seriously laugh. When people say, Ashwin sir, please. I said, it's laughter. That's a real fitness. So it's like, you're completely free, you're open-minded, you're least concerned about what's going to happen, what's going to people to say, because you are target oriented. So what you need to do is fitness is, for example, if you see a lot of people when they go for playing or sports and all, they don't have their nails cut. If you see my nails, like, it's yeah. So this is the real part of fitness, keeping yourself fit. Because, if you have the nails and all, when you're fighting or you're giving punches or something, even the dirt might enter. Or if you're giving like a punch, it could be possible the nail might hurt. It does happen. And we have seen a lot of, faults given to the fighters. Trust me. And we see a lot of disqualifications. Fit and to be fit is like, keep your mind open. Don't think about any negative happening, because there's so much negative happening. Don't think about it. Just keep on posting good statuses. Whatever comes in mind, do it. Do not stop for anything. What you feel good, do it. Okay, that's what the secret of being fit, the secret of the mantra of being fit. come to life. I'll tell you, my wife, when she well, like, when she was going to certain medical emergency, not her, the family part, she kept on coming alive. That was the secret of her being fit. Seriously, because she kept on talking to people. Otherwise, what could have happened? She could have entered into the mental depression. But she only went ahead and break that barriers and all. She said, "No, I will take live. I will go live." When the whole Ramzan was there, she used to sit around 3:30, 4 o'clock till midnight. In fact, the reason is to be fit. She didn't want to get bogged down. The mental stress. So that's a way. We have to be. This is called to be a perfectly fit person, where you smile, you do everything, you do your priorities, right? You listen to people, you share positivity. Like, see, right now we are talking, people should join this. People should learn, people should earn this opportunity where they can get benefit. So this is the happiness of being fit, This is the way you can be fit also. And this is the way they can share fitness. This is the way they can share positivity. So this is a way you can be fit, in fact, And the other thing is, be clean from your heart. If you have something in your heart, open it up, share it with whom you can. It's not necessary, you could be not in a good terms with the manager, but you're good terms with a colleague, right? Share with a colleague, share with anyone. You could be possibly maybe shy sharing with the parents, share with the siblings, or share with someone, but do not keep something in your heart, because that will keep on killing you. So that's a major factor of being fit, Eat healthy, good food, whatever is available. You don't need to, go for proteins or, supplements outside, right? There's so many things happening because people fall for that. The reason is they have so much stress happening in the mind, and a lot of negatives happening, right? And a lot of advertisements which happen. Now, if you see, just give an example. Yesterday, when the new jersey of Indian cricket team and came over, finally we saw 1% of advertisement. Otherwise, if you see, the Indian jersey used to be full of advertisements, right? Full of the logos of the sponsors and all. So that's what, inspires people. Yes, my country is playing. That. So your mind should be sharp. You should know what's happening in the world, what's happening within surroundings. Help people, love them, talk to them. So this is, we call as a perfectly fit person. So being
Okay,
positive.
so yeah, so definitely being positive and having the right mindset is very important for any
Yeah.
person to be fit mentally and physically. But
Correct.
nowadays, like the topics like body shaming and everything, whenever we go, like I myself, I'm a quite lean person. I am healthy, but I am lean with the personality.
Uh-huh.
And whenever you see maybe some healthier person, more bulky one, everybody says that thoda lose some weight or gain some weight, but this is quite not right, because we cannot really take a person from how they look and judge that they are fit or not. So what do you have to say in that?
Yes, see, that's what the irony is, people go in what people say about. Never fall in that trap, trust me, because here, you should listen to your heart, you should listen to your mind. Don't worry about what the people say, because you finally see, when you are doing your schooling, you are up to yourself, right? You go up to college, you end up to engineering or MBA, finally you fly off. What you do? You are single, you are individual, right? So the people who have been talking about you, don't feel about them, because it's see, God has given you 2 years. Listen here, and this is how we say, correct? And we also have those three monkeys which say like, don't talk about and don't hear. So that's what you should follow. Trust me. Keep yourself happy, keep smiling, irrespective of people what they say. Don't worry. See, God has given everyone a life, right? God never differentiated you're fat, you're skinny, you're ugly, nothing. God has never defined anyone. It's just the humans who have defined everything, right? Now, if you see, a lot of people say, well, love their pets. The same way, we should love what we have. Never feel ashamed, or we should never say someone, अरे ये तो मोटी है, अरे ये तो पतली है, अरे देखो कैसी पतली है, कुछ खाती नहीं है. She doesn't eat anything, or she is overeating a lot of things. So you should never be, ashamed of anything. What you're doing, do good. It's just from within. The person has to be, feel good. Person should feel good within. That yes, I'm happy. If the person really wants to change their life, yes, to be fit, they can join gym or they can start working at home. Be fit. It's not necessary, I've seen a lot of choreographers. If you see Saroj Khan, right? There was no body shaming for her. She kept on doing her work. Ganesh Acharya sir, if you talk about, he never worried about what the world will say. He kept on doing his work, right? So that's a way. If you talk about, people, or what people think, then if you keep on thinking what people think, then you're gone. You'll be nowhere. But they never thought about what is the world going to say, right? So just work on what your heart says, what your mind says. Don't worry about body shaming. See, if you really want to be fit, just keep on fitness, keep on thinking good, keep on doing good, help people, and join fitness also. Do workouts at home, do any yoga. That will keep your body going. That will keep your blood pumping up, right? Because see, pumping up your heart is the only requirement. If you pump up your heart for 5 minutes also, right, that's good enough. So you don't need to worry about for body shaming. I don't take that, or neither do I buy it, or nor my authority to to make anyone ashamed of what they are, because we don't know what they have gone through, right? We don't know what situations the other person gone through or going through, right? Or how they've been born or brought up. We cannot talk about them seriously. So it's an offensive thing. That's I'll be quietly saying this. The reason is because people might find offensive here. Nothing against offensive anyone, but do not say someone like that. Never ever, because you never know when the life or the time might change you. And I've seen like even in few of my clients, they see we are into service industry, so I have myself heard a lot of comments. Say, oh, Ashwin, you look ugly. We have seen a lot of comments like that. See, I'm into fitness. I'm not into fairness or beauty, right? Correct. I don't need a good face. I just need a clean, laughter face, laughing face that says a smile on my face. I say, fine, madam, no problem. I accepted that. The other day she was facing some issues on online. The other whom she contacted is me. So as I said, don't worry about others. Keep on doing a good work. The world will be with you. So there's no body shaming as from my end. Nothing. Don't mind it. It's not. It doesn't matter if you're skinny or something like that. It's your life. Smile, live it how you are. That's it.
Totally. So now, as we ascend with time, there are many fitness programs, various like cardio, Zumba, Pilates, yoga, like numerous exercises to choose from. So
Right.
I have two questions here. First of all, how do you uh, choose that what type of exercise would work on a specific person? Is there any criteria? And B is how do we as individuals work out at home, because we can't hit the gym, we don't have trainers right now. So how do we
Right.
do?
Okay. Quite an interesting question. See, the first question is like, do help me with the second question, all right? Just kidding. Yeah, the first question is I'll give you a live example again here. I'll tell you about my daughter, nothing to praise. It's a live example, so she's there on Google also. She's called the Golden Girl, in fact, in kickboxing. She's 16 right now, so pretty soon she's expecting her birthday also on 3rd June. So, when she was like, very little childish, kiddish and all in the 4th standard and all. So she was studying, and then I thought, like, I spoke to my wife, why not to put her something fitness and all. We put her to gymnastic. We tried basketball, we tried skating, we tried badminton, we put her in everything. Trust me. And finally, you know what? One of the like events, we were called, okay, come to see the kickboxing part. Let's see what happens. There, her name was announced. Our daughter will be participating. She went there. She won also. So that's how she came to know. This is the sport that I want. And in kickboxing, what we do is we see a lot of females, a lot of girls, like have a lot of stress at home, a lot of stress building up, like could be in college or working workplace or anywhere. What we do is instead of throwing that stress outside or someone, you come join us, remove that frustration in the ring. What you get is your stress buster, you get recognition, right? And you get championship winnings also. Sometimes you get cash awards, sometimes you get certifications from the government, and you get international championship opportunities also. So this is a way, we inspire everyone, that's a real story. So how a person can, take what they want, right? How a person can feel it, all upon us. What we should do, we should never say, no, 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 I cannot do this. I should never do this. Take it, try it. If it doesn't work, move to other, but never say no to any opportunity. That's what we say, try everything. See, until unless you don't try, how will you succeed? right? All people think people are more worried about failure. There's nothing called failure. It's all learning. It's a learning. Until unless you don't learn, how will you grow, right? See, Instagram, when Instagram started, they kept on learning, right? They had a different symbol altogether. Now see where Instagram is all about. We never thought that we could do live on Instagram. We never thought, but we finally be live on Instagram, correct? So that's how the whole thing is. You should, prioritize. You think which it fits me, but never say no. Try all the options available. See, even when you go to, for example, girls, okay, don't mind it. When they go to shopping malls and all, you see they try a lot of clothes. Finally, they end up with one, or sometimes they don't end up with one, right? See, the world is opportunities. It's just a humorous part, nothing against even we guys do that. But for us, it's one cloth, not much. We don't have much options. Seriously, we don't have much option. My wife while listening here, she might be laughing. She knows it. Even for her, when I go, right, I pick up one cloth because I know that will suit for her. So that's just all prioritize what you want. You should know. See, for me, when people ask, Ashwin, what should I go for? I said, you take all the trainings. Finally, you select which one you want, which one are you comfortable with. I have certain clients who say, I said, like in my package, when I give all the trainings together. I don't say that, okay, you take this, you take this. I say, you try all the things. Out of this, any two you select, which one you like. So you should try each and everything. Never say no, because if you say no, that means you keep on saying no to everything because nothing is easy. Even in yoga, you have so many asanas. You say, oh, I cannot move my body, I cannot move my body. What will you do then? Even in badminton, you need to, move your hands. Right? You have to do everything. Even football, you have to move your legs. Even to walk, you have to get up and walk. So you have to try each and every options. So that's what the whole thing is, that we too should select each and everything, then prioritize. Like how we, during after schools, we think, okay, I'll go for this college, I'll go for this college. We end up in one college, suddenly after 2 years, realize, no, we should try on the other college, right? So we never say no, we don't give up. So this is how you should, think about what fits yourself. So it all depends upon the body, how comfortable we are, and what we exactly plan for. See, suddenly it could be possible. I'll talk about our famous runner. I'm not getting a name. The international runner now of the Indian team. What's her name? The latest sensation. She was a soccer player. I'm not getting a name right now. She won the country's back-to-back three international medals just last year, in fact. Uh, Dupti Chand, right? I guess that's what the name was. Yeah. So, no, or some other than, forgive me. I'm not getting the name. She was a soccer player. Her coach realized, that she can sprint. That's where when, the coach pulled her up, she, coach said, why don't you start running? And that's where she took it up. That's it. And India has won, several championships through her now. So it's all, upon us how we want to do it, how we want to take the life ahead. So that's the first question. Can you just help me with the second one? The second question?
Yeah, I asked that how to exercise at home because we're at home, we are just like no less than couch potatoes right now with
Okay.
soda in our hand and chips in the other, laptop in our laps, and then watching television. We are so busy that we don't have time to exercise. So how do we get ourselves to get up?
Got it. See, I see a lot of clients, a lot of queries we get every morning, in fact, a lot of your queries like, okay, Ashwin sir, I'm joining. Ashwin sir, I'm joining. Ashwin sir, I'm joining. I said, before you join, right, what you could do is you can start learning at home itself. A lot of people say, Ashwin sir, I cannot pay you right now. I said, that's fine. What you could do is, right now how I'm sitting on a chair or stool, right? What you could do is just when you're sitting or even on a couch, when you say, no, eating chips or anything, don't mind it. Okay. Or having a green tea. Even that time, what you could do is, just keep the green tea down. Just bend a little bit. Think your sandal is there, right? Think about your sandal. What you could do is just remove your sandal and again come up. So what you could do is, you can do this activity after every half an hour. So what will happen? Finally, you're building your abs. You're doing your crunches. You won't come to know, right? You won't come to know that you're doing crunches, but finally you're doing a workout. What you could do is, for example, if you have a bucket at home, right? Just fill the bucket. Think that you're going to, mop the whole floor, right? Think about it. Keep it there. Again, take it to the bathroom. Again, in 1 hour, get the whole bucket in the hall or the kitchen where you are, and again keep it. What happened? You worked out, right? You're giving working out to shoulders to your body, your arms, right? Correct. So, these are the beautiful workouts. What you can do is, if you have a towel, take the towel like this up and take it down. How much time it took? Hardly few seconds, right? So, this is a way you can be fit. Let's see, a lot of people take early in the morning. A lot of people sing, right? If you see singers, they take a lot of warm water, lukewarm water early in the morning before they start to get the tune, the tune set up. So what you can do is just early in the morning, take a lukewarm water, add honey, right? If you want good fairness skin at home, right? If you see a lot of fairness companies have reduced the advertisements, right? Because no one is going outside. So how will the sun rays, harm anyone? So instead of using the turmeric creams and all, what you can do is you can add a pinch of turmeric in your drink. Okay, the morning, the lukewarm water, add honey, right? Or add a black pepper, a pinch of that, or add lemon. Grab it before you go to washrooms, right? What happens? It helps you to remove the toxin from your body, and it also energizes your body. It helps the digestion part, and plus gives you a good fairness look on your body. Trust me. So these are the simple things you can do at home. Like you can broom if you're not happy to do brooming. Broom. What will happen? Your body is moving like that. You're moving your hands, right? Your hand-eye coordination is happening. What we have a tendency is here, we always do it for the favorite hand, the favorable hand. Try with the other hand. Trust me, it will you feel a little difficult, but you'll be able to succeed finally one day. Trust me, you can. So these are the little activities. Okay, you want to see, you can see this wall, right? What you can do is you want to wipe the wall, right? You want to clean the wall. So what you can do is you can use this hand like this and the other hand like this. Simple. These are simple workouts at home. These are simple workouts at home. So this is the way you can keep yourself fit, and you can build your abs also. You won't even come to know that I'm working. I'm doing a workout because you are thinking that I'm doing the homework, but at the same time you're building up your body also. You're keeping yourself fit. And yes, trainers are not there, and sometimes people don't have a good network, right? I'm seeing a lot of things where people face these issues where they don't have a good network. So you can try all these things. Or what you can do is if you have 5 to 6 pillows, right? Pick them up from one place, keep it other place. Again, pick from there, again keep it one place. Or keep it down, pick them up, pick it up, again keep it down. So again, you're doing the exercise of the abs on the twist side. So even if you eat potatoes or the sweet potatoes, it won't affect you. And the other thing is, keep on having lemon as much water as much possible. If you're at home, keep on drinking lemon water. Add a pinch of sugar. Don't add less sugar because if you're at home, the sugar level might rate high, right? Correct. So ensure that put a little sugar and add a lot of lemon. As much lemon you get, trust me, your body will energize that much. It will clean off everything in the body. So use that lemon technology. Use this steps that I told you, little steps. You stay fit. You don't need to even go for trainer. Yes, once the gyms are up and all, you can surely join. But it's a way, even if you have at a small place like a 10 square meter, here also you can just keep on hopping. Use a headset, just hop for 5 to 10 seconds or a minute. That's it. Your bones are moving. You're giving a comfort to your, for the calf. Your heels are moving. They're getting stronger. And if you're just sitting at any place, just move your arms like this or your wrist like this. Because see, as you're taking this session, you might be doing it from the morning. So your fingers might get tired, right? Correct. So what you can do is just spread like this, do it like this. Spread like this, do it like this. Spread like this, stretch. You don't need to go gym for this. But what we have ideology, no, I can only get fixed by going to a gym. That's not an ideology. So this is how we train everyone. We give all these tips and tricks to all the people who join, because we understand some, last year when the lockdown came in, there were clients, when I train kids, there are our kids who I don't charge anything. So how I train them, I train through these techniques also. And I don't believe on recording videos, trust me. What I do is I do it live. I feel good when they are talking to me because I can do a recording video. I can earn also. But at that moment, there is no one to talk to them. Even if they go wrong, they might share their video again, then I'll correct and do it. It's much better they do a live video. I can see what they're doing. They can see what I'm doing, right? And we can correct each other. We can be in sync. But sending a video to them, then asking them to perform, then finally they will perform. So it's a time wastage. So this is a way you can, be fit at home. Simple techniques.
These were great workouts that the tips and tricks that you shared with me and or all our viewers.
I
Now,
just Yes, go ahead. Sorry, go
no,
ahead.
no, please go on.
I had one thing. A lot of people say, Ashwin, we don't have traveling. We don't get time to to do any workouts when we are traveling also. So what we do now, that my wife and all, we always say, you might get stuck at a certain signal, right? Even in a train, a lot of people travel by bike, right? Ride by bikes and all. So what you do, just at when you have a signal for at least 1 minute. Don't worry about what people will think. As I say, forget about shyness. Hold your shoulders, just rotate it slowly. You're sitting, just bend down on the right side, bend down on the left, stretch your hands like this. That's it. Your fitness is up. You won't even come to know, right? And you have utilized the team. Utilize the time which is, which you say is, I don't have time. So this is a way,
Right. So
perfect. Yes, go ahead. Sorry.
yeah, so for the working individuals who have a sitting job, like they sit for straight 8 to 9 hours without any break, or maybe break for a few minutes, and then for students like us who are always, studying with the head tilted towards the books, main problems that are occurring are the back problem, shoulder problem, and the cervical problem. So how
Mhm.
do we deal with that?
Okay. See, as I told you, right, what they can do is, when they're sitting for long hours, right? First of all, they should, or what they should, don't sit for such a long hours. Okay. Everyone has a liberty to at least take a washroom break, right? Everyone has a liberty. Or everyone has a liberty for at least 1 minute break. No one can stop on that. What you could do is like when you're sitting like this with the chair back, what you could do is slowly move your neck like this, slowly, then down and slowly again up. So what happens? This gives you complete relief from all this pain that you get. And a lot of people what they do is they'll do quick. That's a major impact on your spinal cord, and that's a lot of people get pain because this is directly connected to your vertebra, right? Connected there. So never ever give a jerk. Always go very slow and come up very slow. So this is a way it will help you out, for your neck pain if you get, right? You get tired, right? So this will help you out to ease that out. And plus, if you are sitting there, what you could do is, take a hand like this and take it up completely. And what you could do is just take inhale, hold it, and slowly relax and exhale it out. So what happens? Your back is stretched, right? You're sitting straight, and most people what they happens is they forget breathing. The most important part of fitness is breathing. Even if you go to in gym and all, if you see a lot of people they pick up dumbbells, but where's the breathing? Where the breathing is the most important part. You do yoga, you do any workout, breathing is required. Without breathing, you cannot survive. Trust me, breathing is very much important. So whenever you're sitting, like as I told you, breathe in. So what happens? It will help you out to inhale, relax your body, and when you come down, it removes away all the negative energy. And trust me, your mind will go so cool, irrespective. Let people shout also next to you, you won't hear because your body will feel so cool. I'm feeling cool, so right away, because it's stretching. It helps you to release everything. It helps you to stretch because sitting, right? You're sitting. What you'll do at home. And then again, if you have another twisting thing, what you get is, we keep on eating or sometime when we're working, as I said, it could be possibility we don't have time to go anywhere, right? Because the meetings are there for 3 hours. What you could do is, if you're sitting at one place, just move a little bit like this. One, two, three, four. What happened? You're killing off your the stomach, the belly area. You're twisting and you're enjoying it. So no one will say no to that. Nothing. No one will say anything because you're not away from the meeting, right? So this is the way. If you move your body you won't feel the pain. If you move your neck like this slowly, up and down, you won't feel the pain. For the back pain, do this stretching, and your shoulders will also remain relaxed. And if you're sitting one more, what you could do is just slowly rotate it like this, up, down, the both ways. Simple. So no charges for this. It's absolutely free. Anyone can do anywhere. Even planes, a lot of people say, I should have in a plane. I said, so what? Do it. If you see a lot of, yoga professional yoginis or yoga gurus, right? They do their stunts. If you see a lot of foreign nationalists, they are least concerned about what is going to stay. You just get a place, start working out. Don't wait for opportunities. Opportunity will never come. We need to grab it. So this is a way you can, relax your body, and if possible, when there's a break or something, keep your eye closed, breathe in, breathe out. This will calm your body, this will make you energized, this will pump you up, and again you're ready to go for the next meeting. So utilize that and keep on drinking water.
Yeah.
Water is the best medicine.
So getting hydrated is the most important thing, and yes, breathing also, because even I see that people don't actually know how to breathe. There is a technique of breathing too. Like when you breathe in, your stomach actually goes out, but that is the opposite case with most of the people. So,
Absolutely.
okay, yeah. So moving on to the next question.
Mhm.
What would you prescribe for skinny people to gain some weight and for the, quite fat people to lose it?
Uh,
Quick takeaway. This is a very informative session.
See, there's nothing as such, I see a lot of people, if you talk about even a skinny or a bulky person might weight same. If you see, sometimes it does happen, but the only thing is, it's just the hereditary which they carry forward sometimes. The thing is, if you see, I've seen a lot of clients weighing the same way. It's just that the skinny person might have, the weightage of the bones inside, and the other
Okay.
person might be the completely opposite where fats have overtaken it, right? So what you can do is, when there's a skinny person, what I advise them, to eat a lot of rice. Trust me, because and it's opposite to the person with a lot of fats. So I'm going in one answer, both the answers are there, okay? So it's the opposite for the other person. So eat rice. The reason is because it has a lot of carbohydrates. So what happens? It helps to build up the fat. You can eat a lot of cheese if you want, if you like cheese. What you could do is eat egg, and what you could do is, for I'm talking about a skinny person here, where they can take milk and banana. Trust me, banana is a real, immediate fitness and the nutrition provider. And with milk, it helps us to, build up the fats that we're looking for. Not that fat thing, but it will really surely help you to gain weight. So, and plus, if you like nuts, right, you can take the roasted nuts in fact. So you can have that. You can have potatoes. You can have sweet potatoes. So this will really help you out, to build up your weight. And in case you want to throw away the weight or remove all the extra weight, one caution to everyone: if you see a lot of people, have off lately been running crazy, 41 kilometers, 21 kilometers. I really want to, Ashwin sir, Ashwin, I really want to get, slim and trim and all. I said, fine, agreed. Get slim, get trim, but don't squeeze off your beauty. Don't squeeze off your, the beautiful skin that you have. I've seen a lot of people doing that. You know, my wife says a lot of, when she says that, I said, is she my friend? They go to so many coaches who say, just keep on running. That will really help you out. No, it's not that. You have to have a good diet with that. You have to ensure that, you don't squeeze your skin, which is there, which is God gifted thing, because it's like it will be looking like a squeezed lemon or a squeezed mango. If you see the seed, right? Aam ke aam, gutle ke aam bolte hain, just saying in that. Okay, you missed term. So don't be like that. Be healthy. See, I'll give an example. When we build a building, okay, when you see a construction happen, you put in the rods, the iron rods. Next to that, you have the cement supplied, right? So why is the cement required? The cement is required so that we have a strong foundation. Now people are behind the same way to remove the, if you see a lot of an accident which happen in building, what they do is they cut off the iron and they remove the cements also from there, a lot of from pillars and all. So what will happen? The building will fall down. The same applies to our body also. We have to ensure that some fat is there in our body, right? If there's no fats, what will happen? Will become skeleton of the He-Man, right? So we don't want to become that, correct? So always ensure that you lose weight, you lose fat, but keep that fat which is required. Yeah. So for people who thinking they're building a fat or getting putting a weight, what they can do is, as I told you in the morning, they can early morning as soon as you get up, do not brush, do not go to washroom. Prepare this lukewarm water as I told you in the initial part. Drink that after 15 minutes, go to the washroom, feel fresh. What happened? That will kill off the anything that you've taken overnight, the toxin things. And trust me, killing weight also, it will help you to kill your weight also, and plus you'll feel good and your skin will also glow because you're adding turmeric in it. So do not forget turmeric. What you can do is one day as an alternative, you can use jeera water. That's very safe. You might feel how the taste is. So after you boil the jeera in the lukewarm water, do not throw the jeera because you can add it in vegetables, you can add dal, right? You can add it in a lot of places. Do not throw that. Drink the jeera water a little luke way. It will help you to lose your weight, trust me. And at the same time, do workouts at home. So what you can do is you can avoid cheese, you can avoid sweet potatoes. Do not go for square this thing sweet potatoes, or do not go for pastas and all. Okay, a lot of people eat rice. I say don't. It's not a question of don't eat rice. Eat rice, and they eat chapati. They will have a huge thali, right, in the afternoon, and they will ensure that they will do the same thing in the evening. What I say is have the whole thali. That's okay, perfect, fine. In the night, the thali, that full portion, have one third portion of that. So what happens is your body is full in the afternoon. It takes around 6 to 8 hours for some food to get digested. Trust me, people don't find that, don't come to know. So what happens if the fat remains inside, the food remains inside, it will keep on expanding a belly. It will keep on adding to our weight, right? And if our work is just sitting in on the laptop for 8 to 10 hours, boom, within 2 months you'll be double of it. Seriously. So what you have to do is keep on drinking water. Sometimes keep on drinking, whatever happen, you'll eat less food. Someday I tell my people, what you could do is 2 days in a week, just be on complete fruit diets. Enjoy the fruits. What happens? Fruit will give you nutrients, fruit will give you energy, right? And food will give you instant relaxation from any fat coming up. With fruits, there's no fattiness. There's no fat building up, right? You eat watermelon, so many fruits are there, so many fruits. Right now, watermelon you can enjoy, right? Grapes are there, correct? So raisins are there, so many things are there, blueberries are there, right? You can enjoy all those things. You can make a milkshake or you can add water into that, have it. But do not take any, yeah. See what happens, a lot of people who put a weight is like they buy those Tetra packs. Never go for the Tetra packs. Trust me, they have added sugar in it. No matter what they say, sometimes you might get sugar in that. You never know because those are stored and preserved ones, right? Even though they say don't go for that. What you can do is get the fruit at home, make a mixture of it, and grab it. It will give you the real nutrients. So what that way, what will happen? You will not gain weight also. And plus, as I told you, what you can do is just do a fitness walk within the home, do your normal routine as I told you, up and down, right? Move your body. What will happen? Just twist little bit. This will ensure that the fat doesn't stay at one place. Even the fat will get thinking, how should I, what should I do? This person is killing me off. Seriously, this is how we talk to fats. This is how we talk to our people. I tell them this is how the fat thinks. Correct? So this is how you need to kill off your fats. Nothing to worry about. Just follow these things. Trust me, you will lose weight. And the only thing is, for both the skinny and the people who are putting on weight is patience. Patience is needed. A lot of people, fall for the 21 days trap, where a lot of people go for the HIT program. That's a high intensive, right, interval training programs. What happens is when you perform that, it consumes an inner, composited oxygen also, and that's how you burn up more calories. But what they do is they do this HIT every day, which is injurious to our health and our bones also. So when you're doing an HIT program, ensure that it has a 36 hours gap. So you can do it like 2 days or a 3 days in a week. Don't do it every day because people are so tendency into advertisement. They fall in a trap of advertisements. Yes, 21 days I can. What after 21 days? Again 21 days? No, right? Because not necessary that I might get date or 21 days often, right? Or you might get. So what if you're traveling 1 day, 2 days, then you're gone. That day the weight again might shoot up, right? So never do that. Continue with this. Trust me, everyone, I said, skinny one, let them eat what they want. Okay, don't worry about what people say. Add a lot of dry fruits, add a lot of cheese, have pasta. It's okay, and come up to a level that you don't expend like this. Build up a particular way and start the workouts and fitness also. Ensure that you balance that, you strike that. And even for the people who already pulled weight, add a little bit of fitness at home. Do all these workouts at home. Clean your house. See each and every tile. That's nothing there. It's a US thing, right? When I say people, okay, how many tiles are there at home? That's Ashwin said, what? I said, how many tiles are there at home? Have you counted? I said, no, count. That's again a workout, right? That's again a fitness. Because what happened? I'm asking you to count. That means I'm asking to ensure that your eyes are stronger, your eyes are fit, right? Correct? So I tell them, okay, what you can do is keep one hand on one tile, keep one hand on one tile, then go on the other hand, then go the other tile. So that means what's happening is I'm giving them fitness workout, and the same way I'm asking them to count the tiles. So it's a different workout altogether. So what happens? They're burning calories. What they can do is they can do planks at home, simple planks. Do for 10 seconds, do for 20 seconds. Not necessarily that you have to do it 1 minute for immediately the first day. All right. You might be wrong, you might be perfect. But do it for 10 seconds, slowly build up 20 seconds, 30 seconds, slowly. What happens if you do plank? It completely burns up your whole body. The belly, shoulders, it makes it strong, the leg, right? It's like you're parallel to the gravity. So what happens? There's nothing. So it gives us the energy, throw away the energy, and helps us to burn as much possible. So slowly build it up. So that's the way a weight for a person who's putting a weight can do this home exercise at home, and for the skinny part, eat all these things and ensure that you also take up fitness. You also ensure that that don't pick up weight. Do a lot of push-ups, right? Do a lot of jumpings. That will help you to keep your fitness going, and eat also. Eat a lot of rice, eat a lot of dry fruits, eat a lot of pastas, eat a lot of fruits also. So that will give nutrients too. So these are the two things for the skinny and for the people who are putting a weight. Sorry, I took your time.
No issues, no issues. This is meant to be informative, and you are the person who has right knowledge, so time is no issue. But this would be the last question from my side. Um,
Oh.
You've seen that there are mainly four kinds of training: endurance training, balance training, flexibility training, and one more training is there. I am not remembering the name right now. But what is the difference between them, and how do they help us individually?
Okay. See, the question is endurance. A lot of people think, what is endurance? Endurance is all about the situations, or the event. For example, I'll give you a live example. As I said, I'll talk with live examples. You might have heard about the Iron Man or the Iron Lady. A lot of people go for the Iron marathons, right? Iron ladies, and a lot of people have, participated from India also, and one also, right? And many countries. It's basically is to, to be strong, irrespective of what's happening. For example, in a class, it could be possible you might be thinking, a lot of people are excelling above you. So what the question is, endurance is to hold that moment. It's not necessary that you might also get first rank, right? But you're learning. So it's all the power about the patience. That's what keeps you going strong, that's what called the endurance. Now, if you see a lot of people lack endurance in the sense, if you see a lot of young enthusiasts who are there who have just recently graduated, they might, join a company, and within 6 months or 1 year or two, they might again jump out to another company, right? The reason is they don't have patience, they don't have the endurances. So just giving the live example so that people can understand what is endurance all about. To hold it, to hold strong there, be there, hold it, don't give up. So that's what endurance is all about. So second, what you asked about was
Flexibility.
flexibility. Flexibility, yes. Flexibility is, for example, a lot of people get, multiple tasks like while they're at home now, working from home, right? People expect the managers or the management expect, okay, Ashwin, you do this, Ashwin, you do this, okay, send me this, send me this, send me this. You need to be flexible, right? Because you have to eat food also. So basically, flexibility is, like as I told you, while you're sitting at home, sitting on a stool, keep your body moving. It's like, flexibility is like being there. Stretch your body. Ensure that you stretch your body so that it doesn't get stiff. As I told you, move your neck. Keep on doing this. Flexibility. Keep on rolling this. This is all the stretching is all about. Otherwise, what happens if you keep on sitting like this straight for 8 hours, 10 hours? What will happen? You start feeling the pain, and suddenly when you have to get up, you won't even be able to get up, right? Because you are just sat there for 8 hours. So flexibility is completely stretching yourself. Reach to the target. Even if you cannot touch it, just try it. Push it. See, I'm sitting. Just push it like this. Push it like this. Stretch. So that's what the flexibility is all about. Now, people, in this era where a lot of competition is happening, you need to be flexible enough. You need to be ready for the opportunities. Grab it. It's not necessary that you might be the number one, the numero one, but at least you can be something, right? A number, correct? So never ever give up that opportunity. Be flexible. Take it. Accept the opportunity. Be flexible in the sense, okay, I need to send this report by 8 o'clock, and I also need to, attend the meeting. I'll attend the meeting also. While I'm attending the meeting, if it's required, be on the video. If not required, be on the video. Prepare the report and send it. So that's what whole flexibility. I'm just giving an example so that people can understand what is flexibility is all about. Flexibility is stretch your body as much as you can stretch. Hold it for like this. Stretch your legs, stretch your arms, stretch your fingers, right, like this. So what happens? They are relaxed. So that's what the flexibility is all about. Because if as much as you stretch your body flexible, that much you can achieve it faster, achieve any target faster, right? Otherwise, what happens if you don't flex your body? What happens if you pick up the weights? For example, I'll just show you this. See, I'm taking this weight up and I do 100 counts of this. What will happen? My body will get stiff like this. In order to ensure that my body doesn't get stiff, I have to keep on stretching like this. Keep on stretching. So what happens? It won't get stuck like this. Otherwise, if I don't, it will get stuck like this. So we need to ensure that we keep on doing flexibility. So that's what the flexibility is all about and important in this era. So the other question, I guess, we're done with endurance, flexibility, and
Balance, balance and
balance.
strength.
Oh, balance and strength. Oh my God. Okay. See, balance is all about, I'll give you another example of it. We see a lot of people in yoga. There's a there's a pose called Vikrahasana. That is, tree pose. Okay. A lot of people feel difficult. The reason is because it's completely how you see a tree, right? It's like this. You have all the branches above it, right? Correct. So the same way this pose is all about. So it teaches you the balance. It teaches you how to concentrate. It teaches you how to meditate, right? How the tree holds themselves, right, from such a big thing and there's a huge, vast thing above, right? 300 years, 200 years. Why? Because they're strong from beneath, right? The same way balance is of the body. We need to ensure that we have a strong balance. Now, if you see a lot of people go to gym, they will ensure that they pump up their upper body. But if you see the lower body is pretty weak. So how do you expect a 24 floor building to be on the basement of just a little bit inches? It will not. It will fall down. So you need to have a strong foundation, a strong balance, right? If you don't have a strong balance, you cannot survive. You will fall down someday. So balance is very important. Even to balance the dumbbells, right? Even to balance the barbells, you need to be strong. You have to ensure that you make your body strong, your bones stronger. So for that, you need to do a lot of warm-ups. You need to ensure that for the leg exercise, you can do a lot of the tree pose. It will help out you meditate. It will help out to build your concentration, and it will also help you out, to maintain your balance. So what you can do is you can do the balance with both the legs. So what if in case you're fighting or you're traveling or you're riding, right? One leg gets injured, what will you do? So at least you have the other leg, right? At least you can change the gears to that. You can try that way. At least you can walk somewhere. Otherwise, if you don't have the tendency to walk, how will you do it? So that's all the balance is all about. See, when you talk about strength, right? Strength is something which is there within us. Okay, strength is something which we have to, something which tells us that yes, we have to hold on. Like how the whole world has fought with you know, the negligible or the invincible enemy that we call the pandemic, the COVID. We are still fighting with it, right? We are holding on to each other, ensuring that we fight it with each other. Vaccines have come, right? Indian government is doing good. We are all getting vaccinated. The reason why, because we hold it strong. When government said lockdown, stay at home, we ensured that we stayed at home. Why? Because we could hold on. So that's what this thing. The strength is all about to build, to feel the pressure. Like you will see a lot of pressure there. Like if you go to a gym, you will see a lot of people pulling up 180 pounds, right? A lot of weights and all. And if you see, okay, you know what, she's doing so good. She has changed her structure like anything within 2 months. Patience, patience. What we lack is patience. People don't have patience. We need to have a lot of patience to achieve anything. So strength builds up that way only. Slowly build up. Slowly. Pick up from 10 pounds, 10 kilos. Pick up for 5 kilos. Build it slowly as much you can do. See, once you're done with 1,000 of this, you will get a eagerness, to build up to other level because you have built up your body now stronger. Now you need to move to the other level, right? So what happened? You won't feel the problem picking up your second weight. Immediately, if you're going for the 10 kilo, when you not even picked up the 5 kilo, where you will get the strength from? So you need to get the strength. You need to build up your mind, ensuring that that the mind also is focused and it has the strength to take that. For example, in a kickboxing, if you get one punch on your nose, trust me, it kills off any strength within the body. It's like boom, end of the world. So you need loads of training, loads of patience. You need to ensure that you keep your mind cool, irrespective of what is happening around. Ensure that no matter what's happening, you have to keep your eyes open, you have to keep your minds open. That's what the whole strength thing is required, that never ever give up. That's what I keep on telling everyone, that never ever give up. That's the way only you can build up your strength. If you give up, how will you build up strength? Because there's nothing easy. For everything, we have to do something, right? See, even for eating, we have for the next morning, we have to sleep. Without sleeping, how can you cannot just go on for 1 year, right? Without sleeping, you have to sleep, and then you need a strength, right? You need a push. So where is the push coming from? It's within us. You have to push ourselves. In this fast era world, there's so much push required, right? People take a lot of proteins, a lot of things, so that they get energized, they get channelized, they get pumped up. So this is all about that thing. So it's all strength. Hold up, never give up, be positive, and keep on thinking good. That will really help you out. And keep on talking to each and everyone, and that will really help out to build your strength also. You'll think that I'm never alone, right? So that's what the whole mantra is all about, of being fit, being powerful, be good, build up your strength. That's it.
Okay, so with these great thoughts, I guess it's time to wrap up this conversation. So, is there any last thing you'd like to tell to our viewers?
Absolutely, they should, join a channel first of all. Trust me, because I've been watching. There's so much information to share. People should, join a lot of groups or whatever they think of. Could be laughter, could be fitness. People should never get bogged down of anything. Now, in this democracy where even parents also know that children need the liberty, right? They're open spaces. A lot of options, online studies are there, a lot of codings are there, a lot of fitness workouts are there, a lot of chefs have come up, right? A lot of people are doing their work from home. Whatever passion you have started, don't worry what the world is, because every day something is coming up. You'll see a lot of people with competition. Don't worry about competition, just go for it. Someday or the other you will knock the door, definitely. So this is what I can say is, take fitness, be fit. Fitness is being fit is not just being picking up weights or dumbbells. Be with everyone, being alive, see what's happening around the world, be together, keep on doing everything that you can. Even if you think you can't do something, try it out, so that when the opportunity comes, you're ready for it. So never ever say that I can't do it. Say that I will do it and I can do it. So that's what my whole mantra and secret to everyone is: be fit, be open, and accept what you can.
Okay, so thank you so much, sir, for joining us today in your busy schedule. It was very informative and very healthy session, I'd say. Thank
Thank
you
you.
so
Thank you
much,
so much.
and
Okay.
thank you so much, viewers. This was me, Janvi Sharma, along with Ashwin sir. And with this, we end today's session. So take care, bye bye, and stay healthy.
Thank you so much. It was wonderful talking to Janvi. Do take care of
Yeah.
yourself. Thank you guys, everyone joining. Bye bye.